jumbo pup with an appetite ain't no fuss. Better put an end to it before it ends our world. Jumbo Puff is kicking it up a notch. It's time for an electric performance. Hits and it's a fried circuit. Bad feeling about this. It goes all the way down to the stomach. Start like a snack, and you'll end up with a ride down the intestinal canal. That's too close to the end station. Better move up and better pumped out than flushed down. Don't let it happen again. Wow, what a super-sized worm. That must be as big as they come. You see, it's what's on the inside that counts. That meaty tooth of Taurus is pumping at half a beat. You know what to do. Who would have guessed it would go down with a throw-up? Can it really get any better than that? He thanks you for dealing with the first World Eater. It's a start. You should go see Out of Date and find out what you can about the machine he's named the Ark. You're good-hearted enough, so you'll have no problem getting him to share the information with you.
What?
He trusts you know where to find Out of Date by now. He's always been at the foot of the tree, and that hasn't changed. Gizmo will always make time for you. Understands you have other places you need to go. Watch your balance. Handy. faster than ever. Move before it decides to have lunch. Here is Knack Hill, the patch that Pebble calls home.
Vash.
Seems wowed that you made it all the way up here to wherever he happens to be. He's not quite sure about that himself, having gotten here accidentally.
Lasai Panta.
He was just passing through. The fact that he's no longer passing is where the accident comes in.
Lasai Panta.
He's bowled over by how you managed to find him. Someone who could do that could go just about anywhere.
Repeat Tantan funds.
You seem solid, hard to crack, and always climbing higher. What could stop someone like that?
Franzica.
Wherever you're heading next, he hopes you keep strong and tough. You'll need it to get through all the horrors of the world that lie ahead, no matter which direction you go.
Bangasan did a column.
Wants to know what you'd do if you made a mistake while trying to get someplace. Would you head back down and try again? Or would you try to continue on from where you were? Thinks he might just stay here forever instead. Says he's not sure he's happy about the world surviving. Means he's stuck here longer. Wonders why you tried to save the world. In the end, what's the difference? Curious about you working with the Myriad. Don't all those lights they use hurt your eyes? Suppose that's great if there's something worth seeing. Let's talk about happier things. He says it's rare, but sometimes he gets caught between a rock and a hard place. There's no worse spot to be in, and this time is no exception. He's always felt insignificant, like a pebble to a mountain. That's why he's climbing now. He wants to feel on top of the lowlands for once. He realizes that one who doesn't climb can't fall either, so in a way he guesses he's safer here, not going anywhere. Figures he's not as good a climber as he needed to be, at least at that moment. Pebbles risking death by staying or leaving, so he won't stop trying until he's able to climb out of this dying world. He figures he just has to be more careful. Also, it would be better if he knew where to climb. He doesn't want to be a pebble in your shoe, but if you'd help find some better spots for him to climb, he'd be really grateful. Thanks you for not just walking all over him when he's down.
Getting brighter every time.
Oh, no. Go look at yourself in a mirror.
Can't. Everyone you looked in cracked.
That was only one time.
I have a shop full of shattered mirrors that says you're wrong.
This story is as powerful as you'll let it be. Let gravity help. Breathe in that day shine. This won't be a field trip. It's the real thing. Might not need that now, but you will later. Peddler is eager for you to have a look at the wares. Wonders why you're in such a hurry. They've got plenty of stock. A sealed deal. Spot that fixer-upper? Got to be something worthwhile in it. Heroes inspire in a way nothing else can. That's not too bad. Says the Myriad tribe is known for their spiritual light.
You don't have to know Bokita.
Didn't have much else to say, so no problem. Go get on it and run fast as you can. You run like the wind. Ready to roll? The day is calling. Just follow that beam over to the scribble stone. Can't miss it. Oh, check out the scribble stone there. Wonder what's behind it. Glitter grass. Smells like a nonno nest, doesn't it? itchy trigger finger. This is turning out to be quite an expedition. A monolith like that means the potato people aren't far away. Don't give up now. Close encounter. Slash. Of course, at night there's no shadow. Or it's all shadow, you know what I mean. Love to hear a mount's footbeat. There's a serenity about this spot. It's a place for rest and recovery, when day can become night, and the other way around. Grab tight and don't let go. Didn't quite get that sunbright lined up right. You got it dialed in. See where that light leads? Crit. Pow. Just follow that beam over to the scribble stone. Can't miss it. Oh, check out the scribble stone there. Wonder what's behind it. The nonno must be close. They like to nest in the glitter grass. We are lonesome animals that spend all our life trying to be less lonesome. It's so active out here with the light. Face-fisted. This is all about you. Whether you succeed or fail, it's on you. You maybe want to find some shelter. That's a hope hall. Some used to go there every week to join hands and hope together. Not so much hope to go around these days. Wow! Mystery. Bullets everywhere. Chop chop. Your destiny waits on the path you'll take to avoid it. That's more like it. Yuck! Biohazard. Sickening.
Dieser Fehler.
This one seems to be in good spirits, despite being left here for dead. Has heard that you have a sense of compassion and trusts it's in your nature to help those in need. Asks you to do the right thing for the sake of your conscience. It's only through your inner conflict you're held accountable for your actions. Is grateful you chose that. You can't be good without doing good for others.
Love the glow of the light.
No one likes it too bright. Head towards the dark.
But a glow is so healthy.
Oh, I love the way you look when you lose.
You do. Stop it.
Ride like the wind. There it is, the Tree of Life. The idea that all life is related by common descent, where the twigs are existing species and those produced in the past represent the succession of the extinct. The tree's great branches were once budding twigs, a connection between the past, present, and future, a representation of all extinct and living species with its ever-branching and beautiful ramifications. We are an evolution of those that came before. This is Dixie's goods. There's an outfitter and an upgrade bench dangling in that little blimp. Let's see. The oil claimed this land a long time ago. Let's see. It's a place well hidden. It's just below the above.
Cosata ghetto.
Out of Date's impressed you made it this far, but there's still so much left to do. The end of the world is still on everyone's minds.
Come, Reaper.
You've beaten a path where you have the power to destroy or save everyone. Question is, what you'll do with that responsibility.
Yeah, move furbo. Boom.
He can sense that your heart beats steadily and acknowledges that the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others.
Fare come Mako to fare di tava.
Thinks it's important that you remember who you are and where you came from. Someone without knowledge of their history and origin is like a tree without roots.
Le Yayato.
What do you think his are? He's the one that's called Out of Date, remember?
Le Yayato.
Out of Date says there's a time for everything. And now there's no use thinking of the past, for it's gone.
To wowo.
Think of the present, because that's where you are. It's time to set your priorities as the one who completes things.
Ka nuka noburak.
If you continue to do good, good will follow you.
Ba lo yualo.
If the world really does end, there won't be anywhere to run. So he's prepared for the worst, something he calls the Ark. Two sides to everything, but for him it would be devastating if you were forced to use the Ark to escape while the world crumbled.
Vunko vunturbo.
Out of Date says there's no clear record of the chain of events that changed the course of history and brought the world to its knees. He's found evidence on the Ark, records of a crisis, decades of contamination that permeated the ground and broke its inner core. The contamination disrupted what we now know as Ki energy, the life force that runs through all things, living and inanimate. He's been told the blight affected everything at a genetic level and turned our perception of normality on its head. It was only those that changed that avoided extinction, proving that the possibility for survival and renewal was real. He understands you are curious about the ship at the foot of the tree. He says it surfaced when the oil broke through the ground. The Ark predates the back-in days, and now, after years of study of the manuals he found inside, he believes he's figured the ship out. The Ark has room for 4 more, and he trusts you'll apply wisdom to your compassion and choose whom to save if the world comes to end. He'll keep the seats open, and you are free to invite up to 4 others to join you in the Ark in the event of a cataclysm. Out of Date says that from what he's heard, you've been busy. He says he appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately he's got urgent news from his friend Goop in the southeast. Out of Date says that even though he's unsure about your intentions, he hopes you'll support Goop.
volua.
He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Goop and making sure he gets what he needs is up to you. That's the sound of impending doom. Out-of-date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The Porkypuff needs to be handled.
Bubuko von Vunvun.
Out-of-date says that Goop is worried now that the Southeast World Eater is stepping up its activity.
Kotu von ko komvun kono.
He explains that Goop is working on a goo-gliding vessel in order to get to the World Eater, but needs help to get it done.
Kotu von ko komvun kono.
Out-of-date suggests that you should head southeast as fast as possible and see what you can do to help.
Ya molovano.
He wonders what's on your mind.
Ya yumawa.
Understands you have things to do.